Burnout is not weakness. It is evidence of sustained output under load. Systems fail when maintenance is ignored. Humans are no different. Burnout happens when effort is disconnected from meaning, when recovery is postponed indefinitely, when identity becomes fused with performance. The body keeps score. The mind follows. A comeback does not start with motivation. Motivation is unreliable. A comeback starts with structure. First, stop leaking energy. Burnout is rarely caused by doing too much. It is caused by doing too much of what does not matter. Audit attention. Cut obligations that do not compound. Remove inputs that agitate without producing output. Silence noise. Reduce scope. Fewer battles. Chosen battles. Most people aren't tired because they're doing too much. They're tired because they're spending energy on things that don't really matter to them anymore. Too many distractions. Too many obligations. Not enough focus. Second, restore biological credibility. Sleep is non-negotiable. Nutrition is non-negotiable. Movement is non-negotiable. These are not self-care rituals. They are baseline operating conditions. No philosophy overrides physiology. Fix the body and the mind regains leverage. Before mindset, before motivation, get the basics right. Sleep better, eat real food, move your body. If those are off, everything feels harder than it should. Third, lower the bar to restart momentum. Burnout convinces you that everything must be solved at once. That is false. Momentum is rebuilt through completion, not ambition. Small, finishable actions. One task done cleanly, then another. Progress restores trust in yourself. When you're burnt out, everything feels overwhelming. Don't try to fix your whole life at once. Just finish one small thing, then another. Getting things done, even small ones, starts bringing your confidence back. Fourth, detach identity from outcome. When self-worth is tied to results, rest feels like failure, and effort feels like survival. Detach. You are not your output. You are the system that produces output. Systems require calibration, not punishment. You're not your productivity. You're not your outcomes. When you believe you are, rest feels wrong, and pressure never shuts off. Learn to separate who you are from what you produce. Fifth, reframe the season. This is not collapse. This is a transition phase. Old methods stopped working. That is information. Burnout marks the end of a strategy, not the end of capability. Adaptation follows acknowledgement. Burnout usually means your old way of doing things stopped working. That's not a dead end. It's feedback. Something needs to change, not end. Sixth, reintroduce pressure deliberately. Avoidance prolongs burnout. Overexertion deepens it. Apply controlled resistance. Short, intense windows of focus. Define start. Define stop. Train the nervous system to re-engage without flooding it. Doing nothing for too long keeps you stuck. Doing too much makes it worse. The answer is short, focused work sessions with clear stop points. Enough pressure to move forward, not enough to overwhelm. Seventh, rebuild meaning before scaling effort. Ask nothing of yourself until direction is clear. Meaning is not inspiration. Meaning is alignment between values and actions. When effort points somewhere specific, energy returns naturally. Energy comes back when your actions line up with what you actually care about. You don't need hype, you need direction. When you know where you're going, motivation shows up on its own. The comeback is not dramatic, it is quiet. methodical, boring. That is why it works. Burnout strips illusions. What remains is capacity. Once rebuilt correctly, not rushed, not forced, engineered, you do not need to become someone new. You need to return to a sustainable version of who you already are, with better rules, tighter boundaries, and respect for recovery. That is how burnout ends. Not with a breakthrough, with a rebuild.